Welcome to Night Talk. Oh, hello. I just updated the podcast. So, there's my belly. Oh. Sorry, if you're watching on YouTube, you saw my stomach. Hang on, let me adjust here. Oh, what are we doing? What are we doing? We're settling in. My bed is a mess. I need to clean up in here. I need to wash my bedding. It's time. It's been. We are getting at the 2-week mark. It is time to wash the bedding. Actually, I think we're at the 3-week mark. It's time to wash the bedding. The bedding needs to be washed. Not good. Not good. It just gets away from you, and then you just don't do it, and then suddenly it's 3 weeks later. But I will wash the bedding. I will wash it tomorrow. I think I have stuff in the washer. I probably have to rewash it. Hang on, let me go do that right now. Hang on. I'm thinking about it. Okay. I'm moving around like a cryptid tonight. Let's settle in. Cozy up. Where's my cat? Meow, 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 meow. I dream in Kodachrome green. I pump it. If you listen to one of my other podcasts, you know exactly what that is. I require 10 hours of listening time to know exactly what's going on. If you've been listening along, you know what I'm talking about. Pump it. That's what I require. So, what is, I was going to read today, and then I just ended up not doing. Watching ordinary vlogs is weird sometimes. Sometimes listening to ordinary people's opinions is like, people have these like hot takes, and like, that's why I think I'm like really annoying, because it's like sometimes ordinary people hot takes are like just like regurgitated like NPC opinions. You know what I mean? Like they're just like usually the moral opinion is just like be kind and like be a good person and just like not treat people with disrespect and just like not, like it just means like treat people with kindness. Always think of, in my opinion, what it means to be a good moral person is like what is the best for, most people, like when you have most people's best interests at heart. But like when you start doing hot takes of like gatekeeping or like isolating people or like these people don't deserve certain rights, or like when you use those as hot takes to be like a bigot in some way, those aren't hot takes. That just makes you a jerk. And that makes you an asshole, and that makes you a bad person. Like, the moral high ground is what is best for individuals, what is best for the group, and what is best for society. And so I was watching this channel, and she was like, there was like a woman who was talking about her controversial hot takes, and she was like doing some like, and she was a black woman talking about like our biracial people truly black. And I was like, I didn't even want to watch it because I was like, first of all, not my lane as a white person, not my lane. Second of all, I was like, even dipping into that, I was like, when you see a title like that, you know it's going to be like some bullshit. But I was like, not my lane. I was like, people, have to fight it out in the community and stuff, but like, it's just whatever is best for the individual in the community and stuff, but not my lane. But some bullshit. But I was like, I am not even going to watch that. I'm not even going to watch that. I said, I am following for some completely other stuff. I do not need to know controversial hot takes. And I was like, I'm just going to stay out of it because I'm going to get pissed off, and it's not even my lane, and I'm not going to say anything. It's not my place. It's not my place to say that. It's not my place. It's not my place. And I don't need to get worked up about stuff that's not my place. I'm over here vibing and listening to music. And doing my laundry. My dirty laundry. Are we airing dirty laundry on the internet now? I am airing dirty laundry. I've been airing dirty laundry for like 3 weeks now. Oh, so I was talking about my aunt online today to an MLive reporter, and I was like, oh, I got some gossip. You want to hear some gossip? And I was like, oh, so I haven't really talked about my MAGA aunt. So my aunt is like crazy MAGA. She has not talked to me since like 2016. She blocked me on Facebook, and she refuses to talk to me because I said to her, because this is when I was living in Seattle, I said to her on a Facebook post, because she was like, Happy Veterans Day. And I said, if you support Veterans Day so much, why don't you go visit our grandparents' graves? And she was like, you're such a troll. You're such an ugly troll. You're such an ugly troll. But she thinks that I'm disrespectful. And so she has blocked me. But really what it is that I'm a liberal. And she doesn't like that I'm a liberal because she's such a fucking Republican. And so she thinks that like I'm her antithesis. So she does not like me because I'm very leftist and like I'm very outspokenly Democrat, and she does not like that. And so she was looking for a reason to block me. But she says some like very outrageous things to my mother. She told my mother that she had to sit outside because she got the COVID vaccine, and so people who get the vaccine stink, that they have a smell to them, and that she can't be around people who have the COVID vaccine because they have a smell. She also said that Democrats are, that she told my mother straight up that Democrats eat babies. All of them, every single one of them, every single Democrat eats babies, and that they are vampires, that they drink the blood of babies, and that they she told my mother, who is a 69-year-old woman, that she drinks baby's blood too. And my mom said, "What are you talking about?" She said, I'm an old lady. I'm an old lady. I don't drink baby's blood." But my aunt was, and this is what I'm talking about, the like MAGA people have psychosis. She's like, I read it on QAnon. You drink baby's blood. And she would like accuse my mom of doing like all sorts of things. She would just like wildly accuse my mom of just like random things sometimes. Just like, and because she was like so in love with Trump, and she would just like randomly accuse, just say random things, and just like, just believe like the most outrageous things that like, I don't even know, just random things. And I would hear from it secondhand from my mom, and I'd be like, "Mom, why don't you block her?" She's like, "But she's my sister." Like, I don't know. I don't think I would let my sister talk to me like that. But so one day she decides that she's going to go to the January 6th protest. So she and a bunch of her friends get on a bus and they go to Washington, D.C. for the January 6th protest. And so she goes and listens to Trump speak, and then she goes to protest, and she's taking pictures of like the Capitol building, because she's there at the Capitol as they're like tear gassing protesters and stuff, and she's watching all of this unfold, and she's like, "Oh no, it was a peaceful protest," as all of this is unfolding. And she, to this day, she says it was a peaceful protest, that all of that was peaceful, that nothing bad happened. And I'm like, wild people died. And she's like, "No, it was peaceful. It was a peaceful protest." And like, even in her photos, you can see like smoke in the photos, but she took those down because people started saying things to her. And like, okay, okay, Aunt Julie. She like, this woman is ridiculous. And like, I don't know. Julie, let me air some dirty laundry about Julie. So her husband, she doesn't like to say it. But her husband was, I don't know if I should say it. My mom's going to get really mad at me if I start hearing some of this dirty laundry. It's juicy tea. It's juicy tea. Do you want to hear some tea about my Aunt Julie? Oh, I don't know if I should mention. This is getting into some dirty stuff about my. Okay. I don't know if I should mention this. My mom might get mad at me. Okay, so my uncle had ALS. So her husband, so he wasn't in the Tyler family, my mom's side of the family. So he married into the Tyler family. So he had ALS. He had Lou Gehrig's disease. So he worked for the city of Muskegon, and he worked as a, I don't remember what he did exactly, but he worked for the city. And so he worked until he couldn't work anymore. So he was like he got really sick. And so she had to take care of him, but she was really not happy that she had to take care of him. Like, she felt as though that she was going to be a younger widow, that he was going to die, and that she was really, like, he was angry that he was dying younger, and that he would mistreat her, and that she was mad that she was going to be a young widow, and so they would fight because but so she was upset, he was upset, but so what does she do? She cheats on him, her dying husband, with one of her coworkers. Ooh. 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 No. No. No, Julie, you're a bad person. Oh. You cheated on your husband with Lou Gehrig's disease, on your dying husband with your coworker. Oh, you're a bad person. Yes, you are. Oh. Like, nothing you can say or do after that. Like, he was dying. Why weren't you? Oh. And she's like, oh, I was distraught. What about him? He died. Oh. I just can't get over oh. Oh. I was distraught. I was distraught. Julie, it's not about you. It's about your husband who was dying. Oh, some people are really selfish. Oh. Also, do you want to also hear about the tea? My mom doesn't believe it's true. But I personally have a conspiracy theory that she killed my grandmother. Because here's the thing. My grandmother, about 10 years ago. What was it? Was it about 10 years ago now? My grandmother died on July 4th. And just before her death, my Aunt Julie came over to her house and started walking around the house because she wouldn't answer the door fast enough. Because my grandmother was old and had a hard time moving around because she was dying she had sepsis, and she had an open wound and she had cancer. So she moved really slow coming to the door. So my Aunt Julie would knock on the door, bang, 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 bang. And my grandmother would move towards the door, really slow. And she wouldn't answer the door. So my Aunt Julie went around to the other side of the house, started banging on the other door, bang, 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 bang. My grandmother was like, what? And would move towards the other door. And then Julie would get frustrated and move to the other door and start banging on the other door. And this would go on and on and on until finally my grandmother made it to the door. And she started screaming at her and said, why couldn't you get to the door? And my grandmother started crying. That's who Julie is. This is a 77-year-old woman she's screaming at. Leave her alone. And then she died. I just think about that. That Julie was one of the last people to see her alive. I have a beef with Julie. I have a beef with Julie. Can we talk about this? Can we just talk about this? And she calls me disrespectful. And the thing about it is that she runs around these streets and she is moving like a villain. She is moving like a villain. And people think that she's like this great person. And she is a monster. She is a truly monstrous person. And she thinks that she looks, and another thing, I may not look put together always, but the thing about it is that woman wears the most hideous makeup I've ever seen in my entire life. It's MAGA makeup. She is the epitome of MAGA makeup. Like, I don't wear makeup for a reason, because I don't think makeup after a certain age looks good. Like, I used to wear makeup in my youth, like when I was in my 20s and early 30s. But after a certain point, makeup does not look good on a woman anymore because it just does not look good. When you get old and start to get wrinkly, makeup does not look good on a person anymore because your eyes start to like sink in and you start to get wrinkles and it does not look good on you to wear makeup anymore. My mom doesn't wear makeup. I don't wear makeup. It does not look good to wear makeup when you start to get old, because some people it does look good, but some people makeup does not look good anymore because your face doesn't look natural anymore. And like, some people, like, they do look good in with makeup, but like, some people, it just does not look good to wear makeup. It's not good. And my aunt, like, oh man, she puts on that mascara and it just like clumps like spiders. Like, why? Like, did not learn how to put makeup on. Did not evolve in her makeup wearing since like the 80s. I know it's because she's really insecure about her looks. Or that she's like maximizing the amount of like male gaziness that she can get out of it. And it's like, I understand that you want to look good, but like, why are you looking good for men? Like, why are you maximizing that? I don't know. It's just like you get to a certain point and it's like, who are you trying to look good for? I understand like taking care of yourself and wanting to look good for people, but like at a certain point, like, you don't have to try for other people anymore. You can just, I mean, there's looking good for yourself, but like, you don't have to try as hard anymore. Like for other people, you can just, you don't have to try as hard anymore. Like when you're 50, 60 years old, you can relax a little. Like you don't have to put on the spider mascara anymore. You can put that away if you want to. Or if you like makeup, learning different techniques on how to do makeup. Like, why are you clinging? I don't know. It's just clinging to something. Clinging to something. Just let it go. Like, you don't look good.
Like, I don't have the same style as when I was in my 20s, in my 30s, and now in my 40s, I look different. I wear different clothes. I wear different styles. I try different things all the time. I couldn't imagine. Like, I go from skinny jeans to baggy jeans. I try different things all the time. I try different dresses. I try different outfits. Like, why not? It's good to try different things. I don't understand why people don't evolve a little bit in their styles, in their fashions, in their thought processes. And like, why stagnate yourself? Because it's comfortable, but like, why? Why be comfortable in who you are? Why not grow as a person or continue to grow? And like, maybe it's just because like these are people who don't read books. Like my mom says, she can't remember the last time she read a book. She does watch television. That's something. That's getting some kind of like stimulation of some kind. She does look at Facebook. She does catch up on the news. I tell her about the news. We have conversations and stuff. She does crosswords. So that's like getting some kind of information from things. I couldn't imagine. I wanted to read tonight, and I was like chatting on Reddit. I need to start making a concerted effort to start reading more. It's just like I'll start a book and then I get excited about a new book. So then I'll start reading that. You know how it goes. Start book copying. I really need to finish that trauma book. Anyway, where are we at? Oh, we're at 27 minutes. I should go. My mom is not going to be happy about this. She hears about me talking about my Aunt Julie. She's going to be like, be nice to your Aunt Julie. Don't talk shit about your Aunt Julie. What am I going to title this that people won't listen to this episode and be like, know that I'm talking about my Aunt Julie? Be like secret episode. What can I do to like title this that like people won't find out about my Aunt Julie? How can I sneak it in there? Be like puppies and kittens? Maybe I'll just title it Nothing to See Here. I think that's what I'm going to title it. I gotta go. I'm so bad. I'm going to get in so much trouble for... I'm 40 years old. I'm going to get so much trouble for talking shit about my aunt. Please don't tell my mom. Please don't tell my family that I talked about my aunt. She's like, they're going to get me. They're going to get me.